next set of questions, or next two rather, ask us about asymptotes and graphs and domains and things like that. So looking at this, y equals -2 over 2x minus 2 all squared plus 1 wants to know asymptotes. So we're looking at this. We want, where will the bottom end up being 0? Well, that happens at 2. So x has got to equal 2. So it's one of these ones. It's then saying it's plus 1. It's been pushed up by 1, so it has an asymptote at 1 as well. So that ends up being our answer there of B. To check that, we can graph it. And we'll go to CAS. We'll open a graphing page. We'll say -2 divided by, open brackets, x plus 2 sorry, x minus 2, minus 2 squared, and we're going to say, plus 1. So that's what we've got there. So we've got an asymptote at 2, cutting through there, and another one here at 1. So that's 2 and 1, so we end up with B. Next one, maximal domain for this function here. So we'll sketch that, delete this, and we'll say x minus 3, so we're looking for the square root of x minus 3 plus 1. Let's go on there. We have an endpoint here. Analyze graph, a minimum happens at, not there, that's the maximum. Analyze graph, minimum. Well, that's weird. Anyhow, looking at this, is there someone with an endpoint? No. Looking at this graph, I can see that we've got an endpoint here of 3. That's what we've got there. So our domain goes from 3 to infinity. So it looks like the minimum doesn't work. Let's try it again one more time. Menu, analyze graph, minimum from here. That's incredibly frustrating. Anyhow, it is from 3 to infinity. Because if we keep going to the left, then it just goes on forever. Alright, so next one along, if x plus 2 is a factor of p of x, then we're looking for how it works equaling 0. It means that if we were to substitute -2, it would equal 0, so it ends up being b. So whatever the thing is here, we take the opposite sign and we substitute that number in there. That's what we end up with for that one.